everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Janiyah Wheeler and thank you all for tuning in. For today's video, I want to talk about the importance of putting yourself first. So I'm going to get straight into it. I don't want to ramble in my introductions. As you can tell, my videos are very straightforward and straight to the point. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see or hear any information about what I'm talking about, continue watching. And please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Once again, I'm going to say that twice in every single video. And I hope to see you all in my next video. So first, I want to touch on this subject where it can be very contradicting because a lot of people may think putting yourself first is seemed as selfish. And for the most part, I can see where that can play a part in, but there are people who put themselves first and tend to others. And then there are people who put themselves first and ignore everyone's needs and problems around them, kind of like turning the other cheek. But in this aspect, being a Christian, I believe that putting yourself first is very important. Technically, you're putting yourself second because God is first. But putting yourself first and taking care of yourself is very important because I was watching a video about a few weeks ago and it was Oprah and Ilana. I think it's Ayana or Ilana. Sorry if I butcher her name. It was the woman from Ilana Fix My Life. And they were having, it was kind of like a fireside chat with no fire. So it was kind of like a chat video. They were basically discussing why putting yourself first isn't really selfish. And Ilana made a really great point. She was saying, you have to be as good as you want to be for God. So that way you can be good for other people when it comes to serving other people. And I was like, wow, that makes so much sense. And that's very important because it also touched on your cup running over. So everyone has a cup, and when that cup is low, you are not running on your best. But when your cup is filled, it's great. But when it runs over, you're able to give to other people. You're able to help other people. And when you're not taking care of yourself, when you're not maintaining and looking after your cup, then it's like, how can I look after somebody else when I can't even look after myself? So in that aspect, it's very important to get yourself together so you can now serve and help other people. When I was making points for this video, one example that kind of jumped out to me, it was like if I'm driving in a car, aka my life, and I have somebody with me, which is a friend or a family member or a spouse or whatever. We're driving, we're trying to get to our destination, being our assignment. If my tank goes low, aka I have no more gas, I can't help you get to your destination anymore. I can't even help both of us get to our destination. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over, get gas, which is fill my tank up, and then I can take me and you to our destination because now my tank is full. So that was the analogy that jumped out to me while I was writing notes for this video. You can look at that in that aspect of I can't help you like I want to if I can't even help myself. So let me get myself together. Let me retract. And then when I get myself together, God fills my cup up, I can then help you and I can serve you the best way you need to be served. Putting yourself first in that aspect is not selfish because, and to me, it goes back on, it depends what your intentions are. If it's genuinely to get yourself together to help other people, then I don't see a problem with that. But at the end of the day, I'm not God. If you are doing it out of selfish reason as of, oh, it's me against the world, I don't need anybody else, it's me, myself, and I, then it's just like, I don't know about that now. You know, you got to help other people. Yeah, that's one of the things of the importance of putting yourself together so you can help other people. Certain things that have helped me put myself first when I forget to. So one being, it's okay to have boundaries and say no. I used to be push over Patty in my family. Like 5 people could ask me to do 5 different things on the same day, and I would say yes to all of them because I felt obligated to share my time with them because of what they did for me. I felt like I owed them myself because of what they did for me in the past, or if they've ever helped me or did my hair or anything. I felt like I had to say yes. Like saying no was not an option. Like I would have to say yes, knowing I have 4 other tasks to complete that day. But I just felt so obligated and so pressured to say yes, so I had to. The older I got, I've obviously learned the word no. Or if I really can't do anything, I would say no. I have to do this for myself. And I get people may think you're acting funny or you're doing this and you're doing that, but at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. You can't waste your time and put all your time into other people and leave 2 hours for yourself and you got done putting 22 hours into other people. That is not gonna work at all. You have to come up with some type of system and some type of boundaries where you just say, hey, no is no. I'm not going to do this. I can't go out this weekend. I'm not going to ride with you here. I'm not going to go across town and pick this up for you. Like, I'm sorry. No is no. And it's okay. They're going to be butthurt at the beginning, but they're going to understand that it was for the greater good. So there's just certain times when you have to say no in order to work on yourself and invest in yourself. Put the time elsewhere to better yourself. Number 2 is to value your time. This one, yeah, you have to be very aware of where your time goes. You may find yourself spending 3 to 4 hours on watching junk. Like, when I think about it, sometimes I just be watching some foolishness, but you have to be aware of that 2 to 3 hours I spent on the couch watching this movie that did nothing for me but just give me in the moment pleasure. I could have invested in the stock market, or I could have done some research on ways to start a business. Like, there's so many things I could have done with that 2 to 3 hour time frame that I had. I don't do this anymore, by the way, but I used to do it in the past and I was so bad at it. But I'm so happy that I overcame that, because it was just a waste of time. Like, ooh, back to what I was saying. Yeah, valuing your time is very important, because how you treat your time, people will treat your time. Did that make sense? I don't think so. So if you yourself always show up to things that are important to you, people will see that, okay, well, she doesn't care about that, so why should I care? And then they won't really want to invest their time or money into your time or whatever you got going on. Basically, just value your time and always remember that how you treat yourself or your time or whatever it may be is a reflection on how other people will treat you. So number 3 kind of goes with the whole overview that I said before I got really into this talk. Just be selfless, not selfish. You also have to be very aware and very cognizant of when you become selfish and not selfless. Being a Christian, you have to also be very cognizant of becoming self-sufficient. And when you realize that you can do it yourself, you become self-sufficient, which means you stop relying on God to help you with things. You really need to be very mindful of that thin line between self-sufficiency and being dependent on God. Start with God from beginning to end. I rambled, I went off on a tangent, so I'm gonna try to get all these clips that I filmed and try to put it into something that is worth watching, okay? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said twice before, so I'm gonna say it a third time. Don't forget to click that notification button, and see you all in the next video. Bye.